Hi everyone, welcome to this video on how to get started with the Vue Button component. In this video, I will show you how to create a Vue app and add the Syncfusion Vue Button component to it. You will also see some of its basic features like button styles and types. Finally, I will show how to display and position an icon and add custom styles to the button. I will start with the application creation process. I'm going to create a Vue application using the Vue Vite command. Make sure you have installed the latest versions of Vue and Node.js. I edit my code using Visual Studio Code and view the output on a supported browser. To create a project in Vue, open Visual Studio Code and type the command npm create Vite at latest. Then, provide the app name, my Vue app. Next, I choose Vue as the framework and JavaScript as the variant. The Vue project has been created. I navigate to the newly created Vue app and install the required dependencies using the npm install command. Now the application is configured with the default settings of a Vite project. To add the Syncfusion Vue Button component, install the Syncfusion Vue Buttons package using the command npm install at syncfusion /ej2 Vue Buttons --save. This command will install the Vue Buttons package along with its dependencies. Once the installation is completed, the application is ready to use. The first thing I must do here is register the trial license key to use Syncfusion components. I open the main.js file and import the register license method from the Syncfusion ej2 base package. Using this method, I register the trial license key. To see how to generate this license key, refer to the link in the description below. The application is now configured to use Syncfusion Vue components. To start using the button component, I open the app.vue page and remove the default code. Then, I import the button component from the buttons package. Next, reference CSS styles to the button by importing the material theme. Add the button by adding the EJS button tag. And set the button text as play using the content property. I save the changes and run the application using the npm run dev command. See, the Syncfusion Vue button is rendered with the defined content. Now, I'll show you how to apply built-in styles to the button component. The available styles are primary, success, informative, warning, danger, and link. From these styles, I choose to apply the primary style. I add the CSS class property and assign the ePrimary class. See now, the primary button style is applied to the button. Next, let me show you the different types of buttons. The Syncfusion Vue button can be displayed in different types like flat, outline, round, and toggle. To display the outline type button, add the predefined class eOutline to the CSS class property. Looking here, the button is rendered with a transparent background and a border. Along with the text, I can also add an icon to the button using the icon CSS property. To this play button, I want to add a play icon. To do that, I set the icon CSS property to the class names eButtonSBIcons and ePlayIcon. Then, inside the style tag, I define the font face rule with a specific source path to access the play icon at the application level. I also set the appropriate content to the class names assigned for the icon CSS property to access the play icon. Check now, the button is displayed with the play icon. By default, the button icon is placed to the left of the button content. If you want to change the position, use the icon position property. Apart from the default left position, it can also be displayed at the top, right, and bottom. To change the position to the right, I set the icon position property to the right. Check now, the icon is on the right side of its content. Now, I'll show you how to toggle the button state. I will remove the other properties except the content for a clear understanding. And set the is toggle property to true. As you can see here, the toggle has two states, active and inactive. So, there must be two contents for the button. I add the native onClick event with an appropriate event handler. I define the event handler. And within it, check if the button content is play. If it is, I set the content to pause. Or else to play. Notice here, when I click the button, its content is changed to pause. Lastly, I will show you how to disable the component. I set the disabled property to true in the EJS button tag. Check now, the button is disabled. In this video, you have seen how to add the Syncfusion Vue Button component to a Vue application. You also saw some of its basic features like button types, setting predefined styles, displaying an icon, changing the icon position, and customizing the button style. If you want to see a working example, you can download it from the GitHub link in the description below. I have also provided a link to see if you qualify for a free license key to use our Vue products through our community license. If you found this video useful, please give it a like and subscribe to our channel. Thanks for watching.